Hey guys, I just want to give a midday report on EURUSD. I do have a feeling today could be a big day, and I just want to report back on how the setups worked overnight and what I was looking for and what's going on. So I usually do my setups as usual on 4 to 5, 4 to 6 p.m. In the evening. So that's around right here. I had this level below as a fail breakdown and a major zone of interest from March. So I was looking for a dip below this price and then recovery a couple points above. So like 781, 782 would have been a good setup there. And then besides that, I was looking for possible recoveries of this above level if we could come with force, and we did trigger right here, consolidated a little bit below, and then finally took off around 6 o'clock. But the ideal setup was reclaim of this above level. If we didn't get the pullback that I desired, then I would be looking for this level to get tested a couple times before pushing through, and that is exactly what we got overnight. So we started here yesterday and Tuesday, working on trying to break this level. It was not successful after 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts, maybe even 5. This is a 15-minute chart, and then we tagged it almost exact at 6:15 last night. So I was anticipating we'd probably get up there again some point. We didn't get the pullback that I wanted, but we got an exact level test right here at 3:15 a.m. If you check my previous videos, you know the lines were set up. White lines are major, orange are more for profit taking, and confluence for setups. And we tagged it directly at 3:15, and that was the last chance to enter this trade on the bottom for now. How would you have approached this if this was regular like trading hours? Because I don't usually wake up at 3. I try to sometimes. Well, you wait for the price to see what happens. It tagged it exact and it went right up. Honestly, I would really have loved to wait for the failed breakdown, so I probably would not have entered on the direct tag. You could have entered a starter position when you noticed it tagged it direct and bounced up, maybe like 2-3 points above, so around like 783. But realistically, what you could do is you could put like a trigger here to remind yourself that, hey, this is the level that this is the price point or the entry I'm looking to enter at, and then wait for price to go up, which it did, and pull back, which is ideal. See how it pulled back below and then started going back up, and then you could enter maybe 2 points a little bit above, so maybe like 840, 748, 784, or 785-ish, and that would work out for 9 points right away. And then it dipped back for a little bit more. But going back to the regular setup that I'm looking for, because I woke up around 5-6 o'clock, right away I noticed we tagged at 5:45 the level again on the dot, and then we pulled back. That is ideal. I considered adding on the recovery of this level as it had been paying out a lot, but I knew that the reclaim of this one would be more sturdy, because you could have just seen price gone up a little bit and then slow down. It wasn't ideal, and we didn't really get the best volatility to enter. This was an 8-point candle, which is not too bad from bottom to top. But again, that's up to you depending on your risk level. You have to be open to maybe seeing price come down here and setting up a failed breakdown and holding through a small drawdown if you like to enter in small positions. Anyways, going back to how I entered this, then at 8:15, we pushed right through into the level. Great, I'm ready. That pretty much triggered it for me. I saw the push through once and came back down. Okay, I'm ready to enter. And I saw a little bit of a sell, and then we started pushing back again. Perfect. I entered full position around 8:45. That worked out well. I took some profits up here on the second minor level. However, we did not reach the target on the first shot. So what did I do? I waited with some of my rest of my position, and I waited for price to go up here, and I took a little bit more off just to be safe in case we sold off, because this target number 1 could have been a resistance for this morning. But you see how price almost got there, came back down, and then eventually did get there, and we got the direct tag. The levels are working, the levels are respecting, so you just have to trust the process there. Then we consolidated on this bull flag area. This is the middle of the bull flag, I believe. And then after around 10:30, we pushed off and started going, hit the minor level, pushed back a little bit, pulled back a little bit, and then went right through target number 2. I just want to just show you on the 5-minute as well real quick. We also tagged that target number 2 direct, pulled back a little bit, and then started going back up. So right now, we're on our way to target number 3. It looks pretty bullish. I'm going to go to a 45-minute here just to see what's going on. If we can get past target number 3, let's see what happens. First, I think we will get a pullback at target number 3 most likely. As you can see here, it was of interest all of March. Went through, tagged it, pushed through, back tested, broke down from there, back tested on the way down, came through, back tested from the top a couple times before setting the March high. Right here, coming back, another back test, a failed breakdown, finally a breakdown, and we haven't back tested it since. So I do think we should get a decent pullback, at least from 875 down to 862 for 13 points, if not even a little more. And then from there, it can consolidate below that and take off for more. But let's see. Levels respecting. I would love to sell now, but it doesn't look likely. But I would really just only really engage ideally if we get a sell down to these lows for a failed breakdown. Otherwise, you'll be chasing, and you never want to chase because you'll probably get caught trapped up. Let's see what happens, and I'll send you guys more updates later.